Hi guys, Omarr here, and today I'm just going to be talking about iOS 8, specifically 6 features once you've upgraded to the new iOS that you need to be looking at, which will default into a certain setting. You may have changed these in iOS 7, so this may be worth a look again once you've upgraded to the new iOS 8. So without further ado, let's just have a look at those. Now, one of the things that you would need to check when you do actually get on your phone is predictive texting. Now, I'm sure some of you are aware that sometimes predictive texting can be good and sometimes it can be bad. So what I like to do is actually turn that off just in case. So you go into settings, general and keyboard, and then you go down into the bottom there, predictive, and you just turn that off. Obviously some of you may want it on, so leave it on, but this is just one of the things that you may need to just check. Another thing to check is the messages application. Now, some of you may be aware that you can actually record a video or take a photo, for example, or even record audio just from the messages app. Now, the application itself deletes this media that you've sent over to the other person that you're chatting with after 2 minutes. So if you don't want this to be done, you may want to check the expiry section in the settings menu of the messages section to never, and then that will never happen. All you do, settings, messages, and then message history there, I've got it down as forever, that's fine. And then audio messages, you can click onto that do never, which is absolutely fine there. And then you can do also video messages which expire never, and that's fine. So it'll never delete either audio or video that you've sent over now. Now everybody knows when you double click the home button, you'll see the recent apps carousel that shows up here. You can swipe up to close the applications, and of course you've got the recent contacts that you've spoken to on the top. Now if you don't want this functionality with the recent contacts, you can actually turn that off. All you do is you go into settings, you go into mail, contacts and calendars, you select show in-app switcher, and then you can turn off both the phone favorites and the recent contacts. If I just do that now just to show you, and then you won't get that on the top there. Next up is iCloud. Obviously you'll need to log in using your Apple ID, and this is essentially Apple's online storage system which saves whatever content that you specify online. So obviously once you've logged in, you'll go into this via the settings menu in iCloud, and then just toggle these buttons on or off depending on what you want to be uploaded on the internet. All it means is that you can use it as a backup for if you ever lose your phone or get it stolen, you can bring your content from online back onto your phone. Now in the same menu for iCloud, you have Find My Phone. This is another feature that you'd need to check, and I'd strongly recommend this. Now you have two options here. You can select the toggle button for Find My Phone, and you should also, I think, select Send Last Location. Now all this does is once the battery is really low, it will send a sort of distress beacon to say that the phone is X, wherever location. Now obviously this will be useful if you've lost your phone, if it's stolen, if you don't know where it is, things like that. All you got to do is go onto iCloud.com, log in using your Apple ID, and then you can see where the phone is. And knowing where your phone is sometimes essential for some applications, but you'll be quite surprised how many applications actually want to know this information. Now, if you want to keep a track of this and what applications want to know this information, all you do is you go into settings, privacy, location services. Now these might be defaulted once you upgrade to iOS 8, so I recommend that you have a look. Now obviously location services may be toggled on depending on what you're doing, and of course you've got a list of all the applications that want to know this information. So there you go guys, this was settings that you should have a look at once you've upgraded to iOS 8. Thanks for watching guys, don't forget to like, subscribe and share.